Hello and welcome back to another edition of Keeping Calm in a Crisis. Today we find ourselves back with singer-songwriter Taloch Jameson, and we're going to find out exactly how he is keeping calm in a crisis.
Alright, back for another one. Now I have been told a couple of suggestions, made friendly by the way, was if I'm going to do these little cookery videos, smarten up my image. So I've dug out my apron, haven't I? Yes, so anyway, he's annoying really, but so anyway, what I'm into today, it's just it's a short video. So one of those quick and easy things. Suddenly you get a knock on the door, it's say 7 in the morning or something like that, and you forgot that you invited friends round for breakfast. Yeah, so you think, oh damn, like, I forgot I invited friends round for breakfast, and you're stuck for what to actually cook. And well, push all that aside for a minute and just go back to what we're going to do. I'm going to cut all that out, just cut all that out. And when you edit it, just cut it all out, all that bit. It's all a bit of crap, that one. You mean, I meant to say if you invited people round, or you had guests in the morning, not like if you didn't. Right, first of all, right, this is I'm making a pancake. That's what I'm making, a pancake. Pancakes are great because they're really, really fast and easy. But for my pancakes, I'm making one which is called the Heart Attack. And it's called the Heart Attack, Taloch's Heart Attack. Right? You need a bag of blueberries. Get a bag of blueberries, frozen blueberries, and remember, if you're using sharp things, you do the thing with them, right? Give it that a minute. Okay, so this is a real fast one, right? Blueberries in a pan. That's my favourite, their pan that is. I always use that one for the blueberries. And get a bit of sugar. And, I like to do things, so I like to measure things out properly. I know exactly how much sugar I need in there. Oh, I'm going to put a little bit extra this time. Right, that much. Okay, so let's go in there. Right, let's catch the sugar by the way. Put that on a low heat and let it do its thing. Just leave that, forget about that now for a minute. Now, an egg. Now, click that little baby in there, and I'm going to use 2 eggs because I'm going to make quite a lot of this pancake mixture. That's going in there. And those straight into the recycle, like that. Now, I'm going to I know exactly how much flour I'm going to put to that. This is plain flour, by the way. That's plain flour. That is. You've got to get the right amount of that. So, in my great big jug, yeah, I'm gonna make a list of exactly how much I'll put in, right? But yeah, I'll put it in the credits or something like that. Write it down when you edit it. I'll put a list down. I've got to give you the list of all the things in that. Right, so you've got that there. Oh, some milk now. Right, I've got open milk. Don't let. Although I said forget about those, but don't. Hang on a minute. I'm beginning to sound like a famous politician there. Forget about them, but don't forget about them. Oh God. Right. There's my dear old fork that Mum used. Oh, there it is. My favourite fork. And I've been doing a lot of cooking just lately. I'm going to show you something else in a minute. Some of you probably won't know it, but don't care, I'm going to show you anyway. And once again, thank you for the many recipes that people have sent to me. I mean, just making up these little videos while I'm waiting to go back on tour. My house is full of equipment. This my front room is now my studio, and I've had to move the TVs up into my room and things like that because there's no room to sit and watch it or anything now. But apparently we're going to be going back out on tour again soon, and that's going to be good. Let's see, where's me? Well, I get my mixer. This is my mixer. It's going in there. I can't stand it when you get lumpy mixture for pancakes. I hate that more than anything else. I like all the lumps out of it, and I've got real OCD. Oh, yo! Right, I just got to take these little ones out a minute, okay? I'm going to show you what I've done here in a minute. Oh God, that's hot. That'll be just hot. I'm going to just put that over there for a minute. I'm going to show you what they're about in a minute. Okay. Okay, so this is still quite thick. You don't want it. You don't really want it really thin. I make my pancakes. I don't know how you do yours. Well, because I've never seen you make them, and I don't watch much on well, I don't cooking programs. Like that. I like cooking, but anyway, but I make a combination between a crepe and a pancake. There's two. They mean that they're different things. A lot of people don't know that. A crepe is you sit really thin, you roll it up, and you can put that on a tray. Just put a baking tray, a flat baking tray, over your heat on there. Make sure you've got oven gloves, obviously, because you will burn yourself. No, that's how I did that. And okay, right, that's done. Right, I get it like that, look. Okay, look at that. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. So I want to show you something else first. I'm going to put it there. Okay. Right. Now go back to these that you forgot about, and just give them a little shuffle around like that. Then get yourself a jug, like an empty jug. I just thought I was going to do that first and then do it. I've done it backwards, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's all good. It's good. Right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a little pot out. Now, these luxury pancakes, by the way, it's a savoury and a sweet. Now, you break your egg, and what you can do is you can just bounce that yolk back and forth like that until you've got all of the your egg white out. Look at that. I had a cold last week, but anyway, there you go. So you've got your egg yolk there. What I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to put it in there. I made up my mixture. I've got that doing that, and whilst I'm waiting for this, bacon. So I said, I'm making savoury pancakes, and I'm also just making a sweet pudding pancake called a heart attack. The sweet one is called heart attack, and this one is called massive heart attack. Okay, so anyway, get in there, get your, bung that into your pan, like that. Some people like to cut it all up into little lardos, you could say, or something like that. I really can't be asked to do all that sort of thing. I can't be fiddling around with everything. I'm a raw cook, you could say. We do all this sort of stuff. This is on tour food, and this is. I'm just going to put that in there for a minute. I'll just wash my hands a sec. Right. So that's doing that. I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil and just bang that in there. That's good. And just move it around a little bit. Let me think. Right. Get your gazunder. The gazunder is probably one of the most used tools in my kitchen. A gazunder is called a gazunder for the obvious reason. Someone did suggest, like, you know, make a few jokes and everything. I try that when I'm on stage, funny enough. When I'm on stage singing that, I always try to crack a joke or two. But people find it funny at the fact that it's not funny. So I've been told. Oh, God, right, that's another. Right, so this is one egg white. I'm just going to bung it in there, and I'm just going to bring that white up. No, just put it on full speed. That's sizzling away. That's bubbling away. The blueberries. I'm going to talk louder so you can hear me. Oh. You can do this by hand. It's really difficult. Your arm aches after a while. Oh God. Right, so now we've got that lovely little creamy mix there. Get our bacon. You want that bacon, it's going crispy by the way. And look at that, see? Yes, you guessed it. I'm making a very, very crude meringue. And it is crude, I can tell you. And get your meringue there. You need some caster sugar with it. I'm not going to put a load in there and everything. I'm just going to stick that in there. Right, so a handful of caster sugar. Once again, get your mixer in there. Remember, if you're using dangerous tools like a mixer and you have long hair, don't put your face near it. You know, it's good to tie your hair back or wear what I've done, a Dolmen bandana. Okay. I won't go like that. I'm just going to do that so I can get a lot of it off the thing. See? Look at that, look. It saves all that dripping, so I get everything dripping everywhere. I can't stand that. Just leave that for a minute. Time to turn these over. You can use any type of bacon as long as it's bacon. And some of the band are vegetarians, and most of them are not. But like, we always eat a lot of fish, but I wouldn't recommend putting fish as a substitute to this. You could do it if you're doing something else. Now, you see, when we're on tour with the band on stage, when we're gigging, well, we wouldn't even be doing this, so I don't want to saying that because we wouldn't do it. And most of the places, like if we rent a house somewhere, you've got a limited utensils in the kitchen. That's why I always take my own. So when we're cooking, it's we've already got it comes our little box of cooking tools. So anyway, so now you've got this part there. Your bacon's cooking nicely. That's got to go crispy. So I'm going to get down another pan. It's called my crispy pan. Right, that one. And I'm just going to give it a little shuffle around like that. Look. And I'm going to put that in there, like that. You'll love this. Now, I want to put some, I want to thicken this up because like I said, this is a fast dish. Dennis, right? And oh Christ, we're gonna have to actually do something with this microphone. So every single time, oh God. Right, is that still working? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Right, okay. Bloody. I say that microphone has existed so far. There's it's just laziness on my part. Yeah. Right, so here we go. Look at this. Right, 2 teaspoons of that, and now hammer. Let's just get this right. So, oh God, we're gonna have to get this further sorted out. There you go. Okay, so it's 2 spoonfuls of the. Right, there we go. Of corn flour. Teeny weeny little bit of cold water. And mix it. God damn. Right, well actually it was a good job that I put on my apron, as you can tell, because that just went all over me. Mix that up, and there we go. Twisted. I'm just going to pour that in there, like that, stirring as I go. In. Okay, right, so we want it here. Now we're going to get my spoon. Right, and I'm just going to scoop this out, look, like that. And I did make, to be honest with you, I did make some earlier so that I could show you the end result, but I took them out too early, which was actually quite. Oh, I can, yeah. Beautiful. Well, get that on there. You know, some people they'll put a dab of that on there to stick it down. I put it on the wrong side, and well, actually worked better on the wrong side. I'm gonna just stick that on there because it's already stuck down. Right. I wish I hadn't put those on there now, because now it looks like really just crap, doesn't it? Get your get your oven hot, and stick them in there. That's all done brilliantly. Look at that. That's great. That's got the sugar in it, that's got the blueberries in it, and it's got like 2 spoonfuls of corn flour, and it's got all nice and thick. By now, this mixture, like, if you do, okay, yeah, I'm going to be truthful. I have got a couple of lumps in this. They're doing my head in because I can't stand things like that. And yeah, my hammer, I'm just going to nuke it. Right, let's go there. Right. I can't stand lumpy batter, you see. So, right, this is essential to get that right on high. Right on high, right on high. I bet with the recent events and everything over this last year, everybody's in the kitchen. I bet there's no reason not to cook, isn't there? Everybody's in the kitchen whacking up, everyone's become a chef. Right, that's beginning to heat up now. Right, this is right. This is a massive heart attack. Well, it's not really like. I mean, it's just a nickname that we gave like to my pancakes. Okay, so watch what I'm going to do here, because everyone cooks pancakes differently, and I do my own way. And I'm going to get that in there. Right, hang on a minute. Okay, let's get that just washed. I have to wash everything because I've got the dogs running around. Yeah. Right, so there we go. Look at all that. Right, and what I'm going to do, just hold back some of that. Right, pour out. God. Mind your hands as well, like if you burn yourself, well, it's your own fault. Okay, but try not to. Right, okay. That was going quite well then as well, wasn't it? Right, yeah. Eh? The milk, yeah. That's going to nice little catch. Okay, that's hot now. I can guarantee you that's hot. Right, get a little bit of your mixture in and start to spread. Now everyone's thinking, well, you're probably not, but you could be thinking, well, you might be thinking, well, if you are thinking, right, but look at this, right, so, but if you're not thinking, it doesn't matter, but people think, is he going to toss this pancake?
If I could just stop the footage right there, you may notice that Taloch's actually now beginning to argue with himself. If you see this sort of behaviour in friends and family, it's important to know this is a common trait of not being able to quite keep so calm in such a crisis. You'll find that such people tend to argue a lot with themselves, but quite often you'll find they might well lose.
Is he going to toss it? If I toss that pancake, all I'm going to do is toss a load of hot fat all over me. Well, it's not fat, it's oil. Well, what's butter cow? Is butter classed as fat? Let me drink. It's been a hectic week. We're videoing, we're you know, and we're trying to get ourselves all sort of back together now to get out on tour. And so yeah, it's nice. It's going like that. You obviously know, but if you don't know, when that changes colour on top, you know, everything's getting really, really funky. Now, I do the savouries first, because it's because it's just easier, and then we can flick that over and get a plate ready. Hot now, and now with everything going the way that's going, it's going good. Get some room here. Right, okay. This is my maple syrup. It's my maple syrup. Some people prefer honey. I don't see any point in buying an expensive honey, like Manuka or something like that, you know, to go on this, because it's contradictory. It's not a healthy dish. I admit that, and but you can cut down on things, like, because you know there are sweetener in alternatives. Say if you if you just happen to suffer, you know, with high sugar levels, and you're on the spectrum of diabetes and everything, and I use this for my personal eating. It's a pure Peruvian yacon syrup. That's what I use. Okay, that's gone in there. Right, butter goes into that. One's come out, one's going in. Right, and hot and everything. So I'm not going to waste too much time just doing that. You just watch it. You just got a conveyor belt with this sort of stuff. I could be waiting for this. But this is a breakfast pancake. Well, actually, you can have it night time, evening. You can have it whenever you want. Anyway, it's nice with a glass of wine, as you can see. I've got a glass of wine. Okay, so now this one is going in for our cameraman, or camera girl in this case. Right, in goes the maple syrup. Right, in goes the butter. Don't put the butter on the maple syrup because it won't melt. Like that. Look. See? Look at that. Now, I don't know. Can you see this? What I'm doing here? Look. Right. So you got the maple syrup. If I come into this angle here a minute, right, you can get a better view, can't you? Right, maple syrup, now in goes the bacon. Bang, oh yeah, get the bacon in there. Right, that's it. Bacon goes into the maple syrup, there goes the bacon, look. And then we start moving that to the edges so it's all nice and, oh look at that. Look at that. I got that by the way, that's a little hand dispenser sort of thing. And it comes out with massive great big globules, it's quite exciting. Right, so that goes there. Give that one a shuffle. And you've always got to keep the heat on with this stuff, yeah? Keep the heat on, and then it goes. Now you've got this pancake, and it's going there. And we're going to just get a bit more butter, right? Because this is just a little bit more butter, and you know, we've been working in the studio all day, and well, it's actually not all day, all morning, but we started extremely early this morning and got deep into it. So right, there you go. Now get your maple syrup. And, oh, right. Okay, just get it over, and let's give that another little toss. Oh my god. Right, okay. There you get a knife. Oh, I ain't got a matching fork, sorry. Right, I get a knife. I get a knife and a fork. Now look at that. Like, can you see that? Look at that. And that's how it gets served. That's bacon, maple syrup, butter hot over the top, and look, we got the. Right, there you go. Bon appetit. They're always really weak. The best thing about pancakes is you've got this gorgeous smell coming up to this thing. So look at that now, though. Right, that's banging right in there. I had that with the bloody heat, look. Right, okay. Get that butter. Take it around the edges. See? Now you can see why the first one, because the first one is just doused in all of those oils which come with the bacon and the butter and all that lot, and the rest of it. See that? Like that. You see, I'd like to see the smoke coming off it because it's it means it's really, really hot. Right, get that and spread it out. You don't just leave it as one great big dollop in the pan, because all you're going to do then is just going to make it a great big thick pancake. And I don't like great big thick pancakes. What I like is pancakes which you can taste. You know, now with this one, because this is a sweet pancake, right? What I would normally have done, but I'm having a low salt light time at the moment because I need to start some exercise. A year in this country, like no gigs, right? So a year of no gigging. I mean, what do you do when you're not gigging? Like, you cook. You know, it's the only way you keep yourself sane. Cook, do something. So anyway, so I started cooking. So anyway, now whatever I've got this great big belly now. So anyway, I need to start a keep fit class. If anybody actually is up for it, and we do an online keep fit class, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Well, it might be good. It might be actually totally boring. I reckon that even though that I eat foods like this constantly, I still reckon that I could, without changing my diet, I believe that I could take off a stone over, you know, the next like month or something like that. Probably calm down on the red wine a bit. You know, well, no. Okay, I've got my ice cream. This is a soft scoop vanilla ice cream. That's all it is. It's just basic, nothing serious there. But here we go. Right. An uncooked pancake is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right, I'm just going to click that one off for a minute, right, while I just actually dress this room. I always say that presentation is important, but to be honest with you, I don't really pay that much attention to it. Well, no, I do. No. Right, there's my blueberry. See that? There is the blueberry. That's steaming hot, right? the blueberry goes into here, like that. Now, this can be optional, so I'm just going to check with everyone. Right, so cameraman, are you good with honey going into this? Yeah, it would be. Right, so here's the honey. And the honey now goes along the top, like that. And you give it a little thing there, like that. And a little thing there, like that. You can jarred honey or squeezy honey, I don't care. Right, okay, now, now, this. Now if you're sat watching TV and you've got the munchies, you know, and oh my god, this really, if you see, it's a cooking of a pancake. I mean, I know it all looks long-winded on this, but if I was just doing this, it wouldn't be long-winded at all. Now look, well, look what I'm doing. I'm putting it on top of the, steaming hot blueberries. Like I don't even care. I haven't a care in the world with it. I'll wrap them over, and now huddle it up. Right, like that. You know, and I know this may seem ridiculous, but get some salt, right? And all you do is just give it a little pinch of salt and just put it over the top there like that. Just a little pinch, not much, just pinch. And there you go. The last thing, one more little blob of honey going across like that. Now if our Ren was here, Ren from the Sensationals, and also the character of Loose Cypher, God. See, because butter, ice cream, extremely hot. There you go. That's good. That's good. Don't touch that. If you're doing that, I've put that there so I can actually make it easy for you to see. Right? But it's right next to that. Now I've just gone and burnt my finger up. See? That's what happened there. Okay. Oh, we've got another one of those to do. Right. And look at that. There you have heart attack. That's heart attack. This food is not good for you. But like I said, who wants to arrive on their final day? You know, on your final day, you don't want to be there all prim and proper, looking great. Never have lived. I'd rather drink Yahoo, party, and get back on tour. No, I'm only joking with you. Well, no, I'm not actually. Like, I mean, that's right. Anyway, enjoy the pancakes, and I hope you find this a little bit informative. And sorry about the meringue and everything, like not being ready. And just well, anyway, like, I mean, just that. I don't know how do you finish these videos. Just like have a drink. Cheers. Yeah.
And that brings us to the end of another edition of Keeping Calm in a Crisis. I've been Stan Lee. Goodbye. Cut.
Oh
no, what a disaster. I mean, the guy's clearly lost it. Yeah. I've been cooking? Really? Oh, have you seen some of the rubbish he makes? Lord, who'd eat that?
No.
Oh, I don't know. What have we got next? An air traffic controller who doesn't know his left from right.
Yeah.